Yo, 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 what up, what up? It's your boy Mike Savage.
Hey, Fly Muchacho, accomplice, and this is Behind.
The Heat.
KC on the beat.
Episode 4, 3, 2,
Five.
5.
We five in now.
Only number. Who we got sitting with?
Crusa the Fix from the Stockyards of Fort Worth, representing the Stockyards.
Stockyards,
Mhm.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
So from the get-go, you caught our attention, right? From the get-go, from the
Thank you.
visuals and the sound. How do you even come up with the name Crusa the Fix? What does that mean?
So I feel like I sacrifice a lot of time. I work myself to the bone, and I won't hesitate to do it again. I don't really care about myself too much, but health-wise, like if I'm sick, that doesn't mean I stop. Keep going. So, I mean, if I had to, even my name graffiti, I do tattoos on the side, so my names they mean the most to me. You can't just pick anything. Like little something or big something, like that don't stick. I need something that's gonna punch.
It does.
Mm.
I see everything. The branding is there.
Well, so the brand Hustle 6, that means take care of yourself. Like watch your own back.
Hustle 6?
Mm-hmm.
So like you're 6,
Yeah, watch
like
my
military,
six.
Your
watch
back.
my 6.
Your 6 is your back.
Dope. Hustle 6.
So I throw it out there in all my videos to put it out there because I do design my
Yeah,
own
I've
merch.
seen the logo.
I do operate my own online. So you can want this shirt right now, and I'll make it as soon as I get home, and then ship it out to you in the next day.
Super dope.
Yo,
Yeah.
and that's graffiti.com.
Graffiti.com.
Yeah, and you know that why?
Because of his branding.
But his branding
And
in this
if
video-
y'all
visuals.
haven't seen it, you definitely need to check out the visuals. They, I could say, are very next level of stuff we're not used to. Here at Texas Street Heat Behind the Heat, we do support all our independent brands. I'm on one right now, Forever Chasing Chicken, shout out to G-Man the Fast Way, Amir Vree, Mike Savage's brand, and y'all need to go support Crusa the Fix at
Thank you.
graffiti.com.
Appreciate it.
And it's Latino owned, Latino made, and he's shipping out the next day.
I really will. I mean, if I have the time, and usually I do. I mow lawns for a living. I did a bunch of tree jobs. The storm that just passed, that's how I came up with the money today. I had tree jobs lined up this morning.
Nice.
And a lot of times I'll get the phone call the night before, and if I have 5 houses lined up, that doesn't mean it's gonna turn into 10 like right away as I'm on the route. So
So that's your business?
Yeah,
so you're an
it's me.
entrepreneur. You got a small
yeah,
business
I do screen print. I do the lawn care, but it's more than just mowing lawns. Like I'll take care of the weeds, their hedges, the fall leaf pickup. Like it's
Yeah,
the
the
full
whole
spectrum.
Landscaping,
Well,
yeah.
landscaping deals with like bringing stones in. That's why I call it lawn
Okay,
care.
So lawn care. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you're not
didn't even know
actually
that.
shaping it or actually doing it. You're just
I'll
taking care of
nah.
what's already
Yeah.
there. Okay.
My body's breaking down from doing it because I thought I was gonna do it for the rest of my life. So I was my last in a walker pushing the mower. I thought it was like that, but doing these tree jobs, I injured my back pretty bad. So it was a huge slap in the face because I didn't see that coming. So I don't cry about it. I do tattoos for a living too. I've been doing it. That's actually why I even started doing music, because as I was doing these tattoos, I would listen to Pandora or whatever, but this music would piss me off because I couldn't relate to it. Like either the bars were repetitive, or it just wasn't. When you're doing this tattoo, you need a vibe, especially if you're doing a portrait. You need to feel good. If you feel good, the portrait's gonna look good. But a lot of times, I was just kept playing skip, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna make my own damn playlist then. So then
Of your own music.
yeah.
So fuck it.
Yeah.
Yo, so was there ever somebody that you were like, yo, I like the sound? Because you sample a lot. He makes his own beats. Not only does he do his own merch and own his own business and hustle full time, he also in the music. You make your own beats. You make your own videos.
So,
How do you record? Like
on
you
my
go to the
phone.
studio?
No, everything's on my phone. Everything
Remember I
you
said, to me, it was the recording where I couldn't get.
Yeah.
but see,
Then you said you purposely made it sound.
the way the voice sounds, I like the arcade sound. I like whenever you used to go to Pizza Hut and you got that Mortal Kombat arcade and then you're playing and all the
Yeah.
voices
I
in
can
there.
definitely hear it.
Was it wasn't quality voices. It was like low fidelity voices.
Yeah, 'cause
It-
of the
I
And it
like
fit
that.
the game. Too.
I like that. So I go after that sound.
But whenever you told me it was purposely, it made me appreciate it more because I was
Sure.
like, yes, the recording is kind of because me,
Huh.
I have one of them ears where it's like, it's hard for I don't know how to
I
describe.
you know
it
what
in
I think it
words.
is you just it's certain genres have a certain sound, and this is a newer genre that you necessarily
So-
haven't heard as much, so it doesn't sound normal as far as the
Push to
recording.
fix that. That's my next question for the people who have never heard of song ears or seen any that y'all can check out at graffiti.com. How would you describe the type of music you make? For the fans?
It is dark, but it's light at the end of the tunnel. I represent the ones that are in the corner who maybe have self doubts or maybe even addiction, but that's not the answer. You know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like my music helps me keeps me sober. It gets me high. I can't even remember the last time I smoked some bud. I honestly can't. I don't. It's not a date in my heart or in my mind that I can say, "Oh, my birthday." I can't tell you that because it buried it. But in my music, you wouldn't
I
think
just
that at
smoked
all. You
earlier.
thought
Would not.
I just
you
smoked
thought I
the
just
other
smoked the
way.
blunt while I'm doing it, or I'm about to smoke a blunt. You would have thought that because I say that heavy. I say a lot of things heavy, but that doesn't mean that I'm doing that. Of course, you know.
It's art. It's just expressing.
Well, I've been hit up with a split personality. So for the longest time, it was like, why do I feel this way? Why am I? I don't even agree with what I'm saying. But then it made sense. If you push someone in the corner long enough, they're gonna fight back.
Ah.
And I'm so alone that I'm married with kids. So don't get me wrong, but I'm so alone because I pick and choose who I consider my circle. That I got myself to talk to, and like with this music, these bars don't stop. Like I was making a song on the way down here. I wish it would stop, but I got a 2 hour set, and that was the main goal, just to go from a 30-minute set to a 2 hour set. And I'm about maybe 2 songs short of a 2 hour
So
set.
you're 2 songs short of having a 2 hour set where you can perform
Mm,
just music for
solid 2 hours.
And you know what's crazy is his songs are like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. You gotta
Yeah.
imagine how long,
Yeah.
how many songs that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the thing about the short songs is because it leaves room for feature. I don't want to.
Well, you know what? Honestly, that's in. I mean, people's attention
Sure.
time span is roughly around. I think YouTube they say about 2 minutes, and it's like slowly decreasing, less and less and less. Where it used to be, like we were talking about earlier, the song that's 4.5, 5 minute song is like these days it's like what the hell is this? What is this?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I don't know, man. Like from the get go, I think the way you market it, the way it is, I can see what you're trying to do.
Sure.
Like I'm not necessarily in that genre because
Mm.
let's be real, there's not a lot of people. I ain't heard a lot of artists, especially locally, that are trying to do that type of music, which to me is better, right? Because what do you say when you're in your own lane? You ain't got no traffic.
Yeah, there's no traffic when
Well,
you're in your own lane.
When people are talking about the stacks of money they have, I can't relate to that stuff, or the type of women they have. I can't relate to that. I'm married. My money, I invest every bit of it. If I have money to eat, that's what it's gonna do. But then if I also have money to invest, that's what it's gonna do. I'm not gonna blow it. Maybe when I was younger, but I'm 36, so I gotta build empires for my children, so
Definitely.
they don't ever gotta work a day in their lives.
Generational
Definitely,
wealth,
definitely.
man.
Like-
And it sounds like, as far as your focus wise,
Yeah.
your music, would you say you kind of do it as like therapy?
It is
Kinda?
therapy. Honestly, it is. But like I said earlier, I don't agree with everything I say. So I just got to get it out my mind, off my chest. I have to look at it and I have to say how stupid that sounds for me. Because no one's telling me, hey, stop smoking. I had to tell myself that. No one's saying, hey, you're fucking loser for smoking so damn much. No one would tell me that. If anything, everyone would benefit off of it because I was sedated and I was more calm. I wouldn't really respond or protect myself too much.
Nah, I dig that. But in your music, it's a lot of samples. You're fans of everything you're sampling?
Yeah. It has to hit me. It has to make me feel a certain way. It has to take over me. It has to lift me, whether it's even a few notes or the whole sample.
To me, your beat selection, or I guess
Well,
beat
that's what I was gonna
creation
say is, yeah,
are
like
my favorite part.
Well, what's your process? Like, what's
So-
the process? Like,
so-
you just get here and you You
got
like
some
I
dope
gotta send
samples,
it
bro.
out.
I
or-
gotta
So,
give it to y'all. Check out Crusa.
I am a musician, like so I can recognize notes. Whenever I started making the music about 10 years ago, I was doing everything, the whole orchestrated, the pianos, the strings, everything. But then I would spend a whole week or two on a song that would get maybe a couple plays. So by the time I dived in deeper, I started to realize, hey, these are samples people are using, and then I kind of felt a little betrayed because a lot of hit songs.
have
I thought they were in the
samples.
studio playing them notes. I thought they were
Yeah,
playing the
they're
violins.
samples.
I thought they were doing that,
Yeah.
but they're not. And come to find out, these are samples from the '70s or even overseas. So it kind of when I said I felt betrayed, I was like, man, you know what? If that's how it really goes, then I'm gonna jump outside the ropes and then I'm gonna do it too, because I put out these songs so much back to back to back to back that I'm not spending but an hour or two on these songs, even the video included.
That's
The
fucking
lyrics,
wicked shit.
the song, the video, the lyrics, everything. I could do it in about an hour or two, and then whenever I finish that up, I'm on to the next one right away. That's only because I have the bar so set so high for myself that my next one needs to be better. It has to be better. It has to be better. It has to keep on going.
So whenever you make a song and the music is
Mhm.
done, or say your day is done, you made 6 or 7 songs.
Mm.
Is there? Do you have like who hears the music after you make it first?
My
Who's your
son,
go-to?
my
Feedback.
no one, honestly. I don't have other than my son. If I see the way he likes it, he'll be honest with me. No one.
How would your son?
Oh, so you release it and see what it does.
Sure. Well, before I even started messing around with you guys, dude, I would get like maybe 1 or 2 plays if I was lucky. If I was lucky, I'd get maybe 1 or 2. That's why if you go on my Instagram, why there's not many followers at all, for the longest time, I could not surpass 666 followers. No one wanted to be the 666.
For real?
They just not.
Damn.
Anytime I did, it would go down to 657. It would never surpass 666.
That's crazy.
But I'm also telling you, I wouldn't get but 1 or 2 views. So it didn't add up to me. So I was like, you know what? Swipe, start all over. Get everybody off of that. I want to see who's really supporting me because I had people throwback from like back in the day
Yeah, you
on
know,
there,
people-
but the numbers didn't add up.
Yeah,
It just
Everybody
didn't.
looking, but nobody.
Well, people
not
weren't even looking.
Yeah,
They weren't even doing that. So I didn't really feel the love.
You know,
I wonder when he puts out the music, I was just like, man, who? But it's crazy that he's releasing it out there, and I kind of feel like it's safe to say Texas Street Heat are some of the first to hear it. There's some,
Y'all really are, honestly.
bro. There was one
'cause
where they were
look-
breakdancing.
yeah,
Look,
I don't know how you got it on beat, but I was
looked
like,
they were doing it.
I go downtown or I go to Stockers and I pass these out and I'll still keep track of the plays and they don't pop off. I actively street team and tell people, hey, look what's going on.
This is dope that you do this just because, this is a low cost and you got QR codes, you scan it. So yeah, I mean, you would think if you're doing this, you should be getting a little bit more traction
Mm-hmm.
than what you're getting.
I go to sleep thinking like where the phone call is at. Cause I mean, look at that. It's multifaceted business.
Yeah, no, for sure. You got the.
why can't I find it? What am I doing wrong, Crusa?
No, I don't have it. Yeah. So graffiti is the main label. It's my clothing
graffiti,
line.
that's right.
It started it all. That was actually my tattoo
So
name.
that was so it started off with tattooing and kind of evolved to everything you're doing now, tattooing,
Yeah.
rapping,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah. I would love to be in a heavy metal band, but it's hard to get 5 guys to be responsible on the same night.
especially heavy.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Like they get into so much trouble. I mean, so I just have to be a 1-man band. I have to be. I would love to be more members, but man, get them on point, get them on time. It's difficult.
Yeah, it's hard enough to stay on yourself to do the things you need to do, let alone trying to have.
That's the one I was talking about. The
manage
breakdance
and
video.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So how long you been doing it? Like how long have you been putting out music? Is it something new?
Serious these past 3 years, but I started in 2017. So just under 10 years.
That's dope. You have us on there, man. Yeah.
I did a Beavis and Butthead reviews, just the content.
Yeah.
I type in so ChatGPT will give me the script review,
Yeah,
and then I'll go to another website and it'll give me the audio from prompt,
yeah.
and then I'll just use that like a video app to really edit, their faces, with the words, with my music, and it's goofy and all, but people
Hey,
like it.
no, I mean, content is king these
Sure.
days, and the more you put out, I feel like eventually the algorithm's gonna catch it. If you do certain things a certain way. I mean, from what I see, everything you've been doing, like I said, it's not necessarily
But the
my
Beavis and
lane of
Butthead
music,
was
but
a
I
good
fuck
review.
with like the package of it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like the content, the imagery complements the music,
Sure.
and vice versa.
And that's the idea. It has to complement each other. Every angle has to look right, in relevance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come up with these beats and yeah, you can flow, but get you a logo, get you a brand, push it, make each part relevant. Why buy the shirt if there's no music? Why buy the music if there's no shirt? Not a full question, but it helps each other.
For sure, they complement each other, and at the end of the day, it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, as artists, you are a brand, right?
Mhm.
So why
Yeah.
not? A lot of artists, big time rappers, and artists in general, they wear all these other people's brands
Sure.
when they could spend that same money, 5,000, 6,000, whatever, into creating their own
Sure.
brand and wearing it and monetizing their audience. And like, Cap G just did that. I have a clothing brand. Obviously I'm not at the scale of, some big artists, but like, to me, that's where they go wrong. They should capitalize and monetize their audience and make their own shit, wear their own shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you'll hardly ever see me not wear my own shit. I don't physically screen print my shit, but I'm a production manager
Man, it's easy.
at a manufacturer.
It's easy. I'm telling
And
you, I'll
like,
teach you.
we do screen print. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I know how to do it, but I've never done it. Like, I've seen it done. We got the big 8-head machine, DTG, everything, embroidery. I know how to run the embroidery machine. I've done that, DTF. We do everything. So like, the fact that I've seen it, that's my job. We work at a higher scale, but the fact that you're doing it for yourself and complement it and integrating the music, that's super dope.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's another reason why here at Behind the Heat, if you got a story to tell, you should come and tell it, and then we can learn of support people like Crusa the Fix out here. Why we should give them, because when you getting it out the mud and you doing it, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go and check out the new song he has. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Try to order. So it's like, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're here for. We want to be able to bring what eyes and ears that we can from the network that we have and the platform that we're trying to build to spotlight artists like yourself that
Thank you.
people, want to know, like, what makes you make, why do you do what you do? You know what I mean? So this is part of that process, and you're a very intriguing, interesting artist, to say the least, just for the fact that, there are a lot of the type of artists, right? The same, rap about
I'm
thug
just
shit,
loud, man. You
do it all.
pretty much graphic design.
Yeah.
You do videography. You do tattoos. You do the merchandise.
Do the long
So-
hair.
I mean, yeah, you're an independent.
The same chainsaw that I used this morning, I ended up using it in that.
And that cover, the art.
So it's like,
That's dope.
I did all that in minutes because I do tattoos, I do screen printing, and I use the same program to do all of these lettering and all of these layering.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. It's just.
when you start doing tattoos and stuff.
So I was in 2013. I picked up my first machine, but before that, I was in
You
lock.
could already draw though.
Well, I could always draw. Always draw. In fact, that's why they insisted. It was high demand. They said, "Hey, I seen your drawings." When I was locked up, they said, "Hey, I seen your drawings. Start picking." So I would pick it dot by dot. I ended up going to this Job Corps, and I was picking in there, and like came out crazy, real intricate. So by the time I picked up my first machine in 2013, I was like, "Man, that's it." Like, hell, this
way easier.
yeah, what the hell? This whole time I could have
thought it
been
was
doing
super
that, like crazy. And so it's about 13 years now, and it's in there. It's in my backpack. I'm actually planning on giving y'all little Texas symbols before we roll out. I can go anywhere and tattoo anywhere. I go to the stockyards and tattoo all the time.
TX right here, come on with TX.
It's a little Texas symbol. I put it on my whole circle. Anyone that I mess with,
You gotta get the circle tat, bro.
A1 day one. A1 day one. It only takes 3 minutes.
You ain't no thug.
Walk out and do
You ain't no thug, bro.
Take 3 minutes, man. So many
3
people.
minutes.
So many people get down.
Different.
when
You
every
still getting tattoos?
when everyone else is getting
Yeah.
tattooed.
This is the last one I got. Vinny do before he got locked back up. Before he got locked up. I need to get some more tats. So,
Hey, no, it won't cost nothing, man. Let's get it
oh, bro, don't tell me
all night too.
that.
And that's what it. That's
Hey,
dope
but
how he started
yeah, no, for sure.
with the artistry, actually drawing, and then high demand led to the tattoos, and then because of the tattooing, it inspired
The music, yeah,
musicianship.
because I couldn't vibe with the music that I was listening to.
That's
Like it
crucial.
was cool and all, but dude, Pandora would throw in those just off the wall type of music or try this out music, and it's like I'm not trying nothing out because it doesn't help me out too much. You know, it's major. You have to feel awesome to do an awesome tattoo. Yeah, you can do it in complete silence or just want to vibe out. You know, it just helps. Honestly, it does.
Now we've kind of like heard your story as far as how you started and where you're going. What's your plans? Like, what are you trying to get out of this?
What-
What's your goal? What's your next goal?
I can look at my son in the eyes and tell him that I would love to sell my beats and then actively do the merch in my garage. And what I mean is, if there's an artist out there that really likes, or even a group of people that like my music, yeah, there'll be contract, but you're gonna win most out of when it comes to the beat part, because on my end that I expect to get the most out of it is the merch. Because whenever this is the way I see it is if whoever chooses to grab a song of mine, my only deal is wear the merch while you're presenting that song. So if you have a 2-hour set but you only have one of my songs, that song wear my merch, whether it's just a hat. Because I really need this logo in their face. I need them to recognize this logo so much, and they don't even gotta know who I am. Actually,
Branding.
in fact,
Part of branding.
if they don't know who I am, the better, because there's so many people that are like, "Well, I don't like his face. I'm not buying the merch because I don't like his face."
That's
I-
crazy, but
I-
it's true. People are like that.
I'll consider myself like Bleach. You don't question it; you just pull it off the shelf. But if you were to find out it's some crazy
Can't
maniac,
drink it, you'll fucking die.
yeah. If you thought it was some crazy, if you found out it was some crazy maniac who does the most horrible things to people, maybe you might boycott the whole brand. Period. So I really don't care too much. Like, yeah, I'd love to be on stage. I do have stage presence. I can get in the zone, and I will wreck it, and that's great and all. But I love my son so much that I want to be with him. You know, I'd rather be with him. I'd rather be with him and then being in the garage, putting out 200 orders, 200 sweaters.
Yeah.
You know,
So your main focus, which basically what I'm hearing, what I'm getting is like you love the artistry of it.
Yeah.
And you definitely would put it out,
Mhm.
and if it does, cool. But like you're really trying to benefit off of putting it out and then following up with the merch and getting more
sure.
selling, doing merch and making money that way, where you're not necessarily dependent as much on the music. Is that
Yeah. Well, he's only 9, my son. So I don't want to travel like to Austin or Louisiana or Tennessee and put him in that situation.
Yeah, love for your kids. That's
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Well, shit. I mean, man, it's good just to put a face. To me, I'm glad I got to meet you and
Thank
actually
you.
get to see you
Yeah,
and
it
hear your story.
Answers a lot of questions.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Everything kind of makes sense, and it's one of those things that this is why we do this, because we want people to get a little bit more deep,
Tell us.
to your story. So whenever they hear the music, like, oh, okay, now I know why it sounds the way it sounds, and it makes sense. The music, it goes the way it goes. Because to me, I feel like you're like a lot of, it has to me a lot of underground type vibes.
Sure.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
And I plan on keeping it that way. I understand what could sell as mainstream. I understand that. I could imitate that tonight. I really could. But I want to keep it this way. I want to keep it because of the things I talk about. I wish maybe someday I'll get there where I can say better things, but I feel like I'm hurt. I feel like I'm repenting. I feel like I'm confessing how I really feel. Not necessarily that I even agree with it, but I can't change how I feel. I can't change what I've been through. So
Yeah, I mean, your lyrics definitely. If you're hearing it for the first time, they will catch your attention. So,
Yeah,
but now that I hear what you're saying, where you're saying
So,
the gore.
I got a text message at 12 o'clock yesterday, and I thought it was a police officer. The first thing it says, you're lucky I don't kill you. Come to find out, it took a whole 9-hour conversation. Come to find out, 2 hours in, it was my 18-year-old son. But I didn't know that for 2 hours. I'm beefing with this stop six officer. Long story short, he tried kidnapping my son, but I got papers that he's custody of mine, so he had to hand them over. What I'm getting at is at 12 o'clock yesterday, whenever the first thing someone tells me that you're lucky I don't kill you, and I ended up making a song out of it. Whenever one of my bars is saying that I'm glad that these problems are mine. You know, to someone on the outside, like, what the hell is he even talking about? You know, well, I'm going through some things. You know, like I'm not even asking for it. I was sitting in my bed making a beat, and I get this message, and I'm sitting here thinking it's the officer, but you know, it wasn't. You know, the things that he was saying, and this officer, he's fired now. He does cybersecurity, so he was putting me. He was even telling me where I lived before I even knew who he was.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, I have been hit up, like I said, with split personality, bipolar, schizophrenia. So these bars that I'm coming up with, you know, they're deep. They're deep down in there. They're not written in a book. You know, they're not in a drawer or anywhere. You know, in a folder. They're all freestyles. They really are.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They really are. And so some of them, a lot of times they're difficult to even remember because I don't remember feeling that
I
way.
know how that feels. I know how that feels. Like, what did I say? I gotta hear it back.
No, really,
just to remember what I said.
Yeah, because that's not how I feel. That's how split it is.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying you get in there and you just, or you don't even get in there. You got your phone, right? So you're just there. Boom. Say what you feel, freestyling, and then you go back and turn that into something.
Man, I think I turn it into light. I think it's a dark place, and I shine some light on it, and it puts me in a better place. It keeps me sober because anybody can cry and like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a beer then. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the trap and I'm gonna get me an ounce real quick and just now I'm in the garage smoking in the corner whenever I could be with my kid. Like, it feels guilty to me. You know, that's shameful to me, and I don't mean that. I'm not talking down on nobody else. You know, I'm just saying me. Me personally. Like, you walk by an alleyway, you smell some bud. You're like, oh damn, that shit smells good. You go to the club and you smell girl. Oh damn, she smells good. But how much strength do you have to not move forward with that? You know, hey, let me hit that. You know,
It's about the girl or the bud?
both.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit. I mean, for real.
No, I see what you're saying. Like,
That takes some strength.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely. Some stronger than others, obviously. But
Yeah, it's hard to be.
It is, and I'll probably drink a beer tonight. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's not an excuse. You know, I'm not drinking because I'm coming up with an excuse.
Your music is like your alcohol.
It's my
what
high.
gets you your high.
Oh man, it overpowers me. I feel it take over my body, and it just comes out my mouth. And hell no, man, it feels great. You know, to get it out my head, to get it off my chest.
That makes sense. I mean, I could see how there's probably some people out there, bro, that can relate to exactly how you're feeling. And it's like just you're basically saying out loud things that people may be thinking. You're just putting it out there.
Sure. I actually hope no one can relate, but if you can,
I'm pretty sure there are people that can though. You know
but if you can, you're not alone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. That's the whole purpose.
That's crazy.
That's the whole point. Well, sometimes they don't know that. So I'll reel them in with the way I sound and how it goes. But then if you also understand that my music, I'll talk about smoking a blunt. I don't smoke.
I'm glad we got to sit down and actually talk to you and get your insight and your story and why you put out what you do and how you do it.
Sure.
Do you have any like last minute shout outs you want to shout out or anybody, anything, last thing you
Man,
want to say?
guys, I appreciate you guys. You know, I wish I could say more, but you know, I'm solo. You know, but I keep it that way on purpose. You know, less disappointments. You know, when I talk about Hustle 6, you know, it's just me, man. You know, but I appreciate you guys. Street Heat.
Yeah, this is what we hear. This is what we want to do. We want to put a spotlight on different artists that we feel are putting in work and deserve some more attention and time. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
I'm a supporter for sure. You know, definitely keep submitting your music. Anything you want us to hear, anything you want us to kind of put out there. And like at the end of the day, you know, we're definitely gonna do what we can.
I agree.
Appreciate.
Behind the heat, my Muchacho accomplice.
I'm your boy Mike Savage, man. We appreciate y'all staying tuned. If you hear this long, you a real one for real. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. We do get a lot of new viewers. We appreciate y'all. And if you want to get on behind the heat, DM us, hit us up,
Yeah.
Instagram, and we got you. Till next time, we appreciate y'all. It's all love. Texas Street Heat. Let's go.
See me creeping, here I go. I'm about to borrow all my sorrow with a hollow point at your face. I need it right. Body's full of stack. How about that?